Hi, I'm only editing this so I can include a clip of Kira at the end.
Intro?
And also the intro. So today we're drinking good stuff. Yerba mate flavor. I got it when I was volunteering at the LGBT Film Festival. At a completely different location and time, I watched No Time to Die, the latest installment of the James Bond franchise. All the spoilers, by the way. And when I was watching it, at one moment, Bond uses an item, a gadget, and I believe that item, putting it in the movie, was either a very deliberate choice or severely misguided, because that particular item spoils not only the whole movie, but also, I'll say, comments on the future of the whole franchise. That item is a Nokia smartphone. When Bond just places it on a table, and when the camera pans onto it, I could hear the gasps in the audience, like, Nokia? Why Nokia? Who would make James Bond use that phone? And that proves to you that it's not just a product placement thing. A Nokia as a smartphone is a particularly telling and speaking choice. And I want to elaborate on why is that? Why is Nokia in that place so shocking, and what does it mean? Well, Nokia is, as a brand for phones, currently outdated and irrelevant. And I'd say that Bond using this phone is used as a milieu, which is a stylistic choice where an object is used to describe its owner or somebody who utilizes that object often. It is usually a literary measure, but in this case is such a clear choice, it's obvious that's what they were going for. So 20 minutes in, we see Nokia and a Nokia smartphone. And what does that say? Well, I'd say that we should examine our own emotions about a Nokia smartphone to see what other people's emotions are about James Bond in the movie, because that all tracks. First, when you see the Nokia smartphone, you feel a tiny bit irritated because it's so out of place. The film opens with an action montage where Bond breaks up with his long-term-ish girlfriend whose name is French. It's Madeleine, like the cookie, because he believes that she betrayed him. It's completely irrelevant towards this video, but there is a cut and we're told that he's been retired for about 5 years. So giving him this phone is a commentary on how we can expect other people to perceive James Bond after this long 5-year period of retirement. Whenever Bond is confronted with people from his past, they are surprised, like we are seeing this phone out of place, because Bond is so out of place. It is also outdated, and Bond is also out of loop and out of touch after these years that he has spent in self-imposed luxurious exile in Jamaica. But on the flip side, what does Nokia as a brand stand for? They stand for durability, for dependability. If you buy a Nokia phone, you will have it for much longer than you want to. It will not break. You, after 5 years, will choose to have a new phone. And moreover, whenever your new smartphone breaks down, you will have this old, still working backup Nokia phone. And that's who Bond is within the franchise. This ever-present, not really going to go away figure. But I think that the phone not only tells you what the attitude of people are going to be, the Nokia also foretells and foreshadows the future and the franchise and the future of James Bond in the movie. I was aware that it's going to be, aware-ish, that it's going to be the last James Bond installment with Daniel Craig, But when I saw the Nokia phone, I knew that he was going to die within the film. And that has to do with this theme of being out of place and out of touch and not really relevant anymore that the Nokia phone evokes. So his death at the end of the movie was also very much expected. But moreover, I want to wrap it up on a positive note. The fact that Nokias are so dependable and you go back to them, and even if you forget about the brand for a while, you will still see it somehow, somewhere, and be reminded of this comforting dependability. That's what the Bond franchise is going to be and continue being. The values of the movie change very slowly, if at all. Bond is going to continue being reincarnated like a Barbie. Barbie is an astronaut, but she's also a school teacher and also an Olympian. And just like that, with every new actor iteration, Bond is a Welshman and also has chest hair, and also he's blonde and a brunette. Is that how you call a guy? And he'll always be here. He'll always be here. He will change just like Nokia phone models change, but the overall qualities that he has, so ignoring orders, womanizing, and being predictable and boring, or maybe dependable, or maybe old school and classic, depending on your particular perspective and view of Nokias and James Bond movies. And I think that's a pretty good thing. The employment of this phone in the movie spoiled the plot, but is it really relevant even with the predominant anti-spoiler culture that has permeated all the movie critique spaces? I think that this is a pretty smart literary, film device that comments in text on the future of the character, his relationships, but also the future of the franchise. So, hope you enjoyed that. Now you get to enjoy the promised clip of my dog.